They say that story is born in silence, but it breathes through dialogue. Nothing pulls a reader out of a scene faster than badly formatted dialogue. Whether you're writing a short story, a novel, or something stranger, dialogue formatting isn't just about rules. It's about rhythm, clarity, and the emotional flow of the scene. When it's done well, it disappears. When it's done poorly, it disrupts everything. Let's break down exactly how to do it right. Readers may not consciously notice when your dialogue formatting is good, but they'll absolutely notice when it's bad. Confusing tags, broken punctuation, inconsistent quotation marks, all of it adds friction. It pulls your reader out of the moment. And when that happens, your characters lose their voices. Clean, well-formatted dialogue creates flow. It allows readers to sink into the conversation as if they're overhearing it from the next room. And that's the feeling you want. Before we get into the rules, let's define our terms. Dialogue can be external, spoken aloud between characters, or internal, meaning a character's unspoken thoughts. Some writers choose to format internal dialogue with italics. Others keep it in plain text with context clues. Either is acceptable. The key is consistency. Then we have direct versus indirect dialogue. Direct dialogue is quoted exactly. "I'm not going back," she said. Indirect is paraphrased. "She told him she wasn't going back." Today we're focusing on formatting direct dialogue, the kind you'll use most often in fiction. Let's begin. 1. Use quotation marks. Always surround spoken dialogue with quotation marks. In English, that means double quotes, unless you're quoting something inside the dialogue. "We're not lost," he said. "She told me, don't wait for me," and slammed the door. The first word of spoken dialogue always begins with a capital letter, even if it comes after a dialogue tag. He whispered, "Leave now." "Leave now," he whispered. This one trips up a lot of writers. Commas, periods, question marks, and exclamation points all go inside the quotation marks. Always. "What do you mean?" she asked. "I don't believe you," he said. "Dialogue tags," he said. "She asked," I whispered, "are used to indicate who is speaking. You don't need them after every line, especially in two-person conversations, but use enough to avoid confusion. You can place tags at the end. 'I can't do this,' she said, or in the middle for pacing. 'I can't,' she said, 'do this.' Just remember, if you're using a tag like said or asked, use a comma before it, not a period. Sometimes you want to avoid dialogue tags entirely and show action instead. This is where action beats come in. She slammed the book shut. We're done here. In this case, the action tells us who's speaking and adds rhythm. Action beats can replace tags or complement them. Now let's get into the subtleties that more experienced writers need to master. Use an EM dash to indicate a sudden cutoff, either by another speaker or the character's own interruption. "I told you to..." No, you don't get to finish that sentence. To show someone trailing off, use an ellipsis. "I thought I could trust you, but..." If a character gives a monologue that spans multiple paragraphs, you begin each paragraph with a quotation mark, but only close the quotes at the very end. First, you lied. Then you ran. And now you expect me to forgive you. If your character is quoting someone else inside their speech, use single quotes inside the doubles. "He looked me in the eye and said, 'You'll regret this,' and maybe I do." Now let's talk about formatting across a full scene. Always start a new paragraph when a new character begins speaking. This helps clarity and avoids the dreaded talking head syndrome. Each paragraph of dialogue should be indented, just like a regular paragraph. Vary your dialogue tags. Use action beats. Let silence and gesture speak. Not every line needs a "he said" or "she replied." Read it aloud. Does it sound natural? Does it feel alive? Good dialogue breathes. It should rise and fall like real speech, not like a script being read aloud. Let's look at a broken block of dialogue. She said, "I hate you." He replied, "You always say that." "No, I don't." She said, "Not like this messy, right?" Here's a clean version. "I hate you," she said. "You always say that," he replied. "No, I don't," she said. "Not like this." Formatting isn't just about grammar. It's about pacing. It's about emotional clarity. The goal of dialogue formatting isn't to show off your knowledge of rules. It's to get out of the reader's way, to let the voices of your characters carry the scene without stumbling over awkward breaks, tags, or inconsistent punctuation. When done well, dialogue becomes invisible. It becomes breath. So, read your work aloud. Study how published authors do it. And most of all, be intentional. If you're working on a manuscript and you're unsure whether your dialogue is landing, we at the Shadow Quill are here to help. You can always reach out. Until next time, keep writing. And let your characters speak cleanly, clearly, and without interruption.